Before we start, I want to kindly thank UK Rob M for buying us a cuppa since the last video. It's always appreciated. As ever, the link is in the description below, and thank you in advance if you do. Afternoon. Now this week we're in Italy, the great country that is, as we follow two people in Oasis of Fear. They're a young couple, one played by Rave Lovelock, who we last saw in, last week in Manchester pissing about in a morgue, and it also stars Ornella Muti, who's very easy on the eye. Yes, they're a young couple who are out and about selling jazz mags for money, and of course they make lots of money because there's lots of perverts about. But then they get caught by the police in Italy and are ordered to leave the country. The good old days when we deport even our own kind, when they're up to no good. However, because they're young and stupid, they decide to hide out a woman's house who turns out to be just as awful as they are. So amongst the lush scenery of Italy in the good old early 70s, will there be bedroom twister? Will I need a picture of Mystery Ming to cover up the mucky bits? Will they realise the error of their ways? And ultimately, will it be any good? Let's find out. You ready? She doesn't care. The film starts with the opening titles. How romantic, a couple running past a river, going to see the changing of the guard. And of course, because he's with a woman, going round the shops on holiday. How nice. Although it looks like they run into the red light district. I'm sure they're going to run past these shops. Oh, hang on a minute.
I'll buy a dozen of these. That ought to be enough.
No, absolutely not. Get at least 2 dozen.
Mucky couple. How many jazz mags does a couple need?
I don't think we'll sell many of these where we're going. Remember, it isn't England.
And you remember, I'm only half English, from the waist up.
Whatever do
Are
you
you trying
mean,
to give us
you cheeky
competition?
bastard?
Oh no, don't.
It turns out this couple are selling this muck abroad in a very inconspicuous car that doesn't stand out at all. But first they need to get through customs. Anything to declare?
Shall we declare it?
Maybe we should.
Then we'll pay duty.
That's only fair.
We'd be breaking the law if we didn't.
And crime doesn't pay.
Yes, it's our duty to declare.
How very moral. I'm sure they won't use a bribe.
Oh wait, I forgot this. We'll pick it up on the way back.
I'm sure he'll keep that safely stored away. Anyway, they stop off in Florence and whilst people are taking in the fine nudie statues, they're selling their nudie magazines. The 70s. We know who's to blame.
6,000.
Later that day they find some people playing tennis on the beach. However, will they persuade these men to buy some muck? Surely it can't be that easy. Apparently it is that easy. A man of many words and some very mucky taste. Lucky kid. But they also spend their money in restaurants, out clubbing and spending it on absolute nonsense. They're going to run out of money. They best sit down and have a think. After running along the beach like they're in the Backstreet Boys, for having some seaside twister. I suppose it makes a change from them looking at books where other people are doing it. Anyway. They're now in Pisa. This is like Wish You Were Here, only thankfully we never saw Judith Chalmers getting rogered under Renaissance architecture. However, the police finally catch up with them and nick them for selling porn. Unlucky.
This is an exit order. You have 24 hours to leave Italy. A good riddance.
Unfortunately, overnight, their inconspicuous car gets robbed because no one's going to rob that actual car, leaving them with barely any money and very little petrol, which means they can only do one thing: go and steal some petrol. This'll go well.
Come on, push!
What do you think I'm doing?
Watch out for the owner.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
Wait, let me...
Get out of here! Get
Calm
out!
down!
She does calm down and she decides to take pity on them and lets them in for a sandwich.
Well, anyway, I was jumpy. And if you're still hungry, you're welcome to that sandwich.
If two people turned up in my house in that car, I wouldn't offer them a sandwich, I'd offer them some paint. While she's upstairs rooting through the woman's wardrobe, he's downstairs making his moves on the lady that's making him a sandwich.
For someone who's in trouble with the police, you are, aren't you?
Oh, not really trouble. Just a little difference of opinion and itinerary. They wanted us to go north, and we thought we'd rather go south. What do you think? Well,
South.
just what I thought.
None of these people have morals because she's married and her husband's out of town. Anyway, Ingrid's upstairs and found some clothes to wear now. I wonder what she's going to come down in.
Do you believe everything you hear?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I want a one, I want a two, I want a dibba 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 dibba.
That's enough of that. Until she starts belly dancing, which I'm only putting in the review for educational purposes. Anyway, education over. All this drink and dancing has gone to their heads and things are about to take another turn.
Come on, Dick. Kiss her. It's in the stars.
Must I?
I said kiss her. Go on. That's an order.
Ah, the 70s.
That's enough.
Well said. Eventually, they all go to bed, and despite the fact he's in there with her, his actual girlfriend, he still goes off for a wander around the house. I wonder how that'll end up. She's dropped her keys, daft cow. Ingrid wakes up to find that her boyfriend ain't there, so she goes off to find him. I hope the owner of the house isn't still on the floor in front of him looking for her keys.
Dick, where are you?
In someone else's mouth. I'm sorry. The next morning, he gets up and decides to leave the bedroom. However, his missus has locked him in there. She's not happy, unsurprisingly, so he has to climb out the window instead.
I keep wondering what her little game is. Certainly she didn't scratch herself like that for her husband's sake. He didn't have to know anything about last night. There's something funny going on around here.
You got kicked out of Italy, you hid in a house, you stole some petrol, and you shagged the woman who offered to make you a sandwich. Yes, there is definitely something funny going on.
Where's Dick? Where did he go?
Keep quiet.
If you'd only let me explain, believe me.
Not interested.
If you only knew. My life is a mess.
The woman starts rattling on how her husband argued with her before he went away, so she let these two in the house so she would feel safe, none of which explains why she dropped her keys in front of Dick, so to speak. I'm sure there's more to it.
Ecco qua. Allora, controlla bene tutti I dati e verifica che non ci siano degli errori. Ehi tu, vieni qui un momento!
Whilst Dick's out trying not to be a dick and getting arrested by the police, the two women at home are making friends, which means in about 2 minutes they're going to be tearing each other's hair out.
Why don't we go away together? Just the two of us.
You bitch, let go of me before I beat the daylights out of you. Here's your damn fur. Why don't we go away together? And I nearly fell for it.
Oh dear, is that the woman's husband outside? It's like a Saturday night out in England.
We'll take hers. That way, no one will bother us.
They decide to leave their inconspicuous car and nick the woman's instead so they can escape. I wonder what they'll find in the boot.
Oh my God.
That'll be her dead husband then. Doesn't look like they'll be taking that car either. Best get back to the clown car.
She was calling the police to pin the murder on us. She planned it right from the beginning, right down to the last detail.
Rather than getting out of there in either car, they decide to bring her down for questioning instead. Good plan.
You did it. You killed him. You murdered him! And then pretended to steal some petrol. Oh, you won't get away with this. The police are after you anyway, for selling pornography. You murderers!
That's enough! Shut up and stop that screaming! Shut up! How were you gonna get rid of him, By driving him over a cliff? No, that was too risky, wasn't it?
This thrilling exchange is interrupted when someone turns up into the driveway. More zooms and a pervert's camera. Best not just be the postman after all this.
Didn't you hear the bell?
I'm sorry, the door was stuck.
We're looking for Colonel Slater.
He's not here. He went to Pisa with his wife. They went with friends.
Did they say just where?
No,
When will they be back?
they didn't say.
Who are you?
I'm their guest. I'm the au pair girl, just for the summer.
I don't think he believes her. Luckily, he's brought back up. They're not really helping themselves, are they? Unfortunately, the police now want to look in the boot. Unlucky.
Oh my! Oh!
Give me a hand. Aren't you feeling well, young lady?
I can't breathe. Take me out of here.
Come on.
Pulling a George Floyd on them worked. I wonder if they're going to forget about it once they go back inside. Nah, they got bored and fucked off. Anyway,
You filthy bitch!
Go on. Keep it up. You're just getting yourselves in deeper.
Maybe she's right. If there's a mark on her, they'll believe anything she says.
Listen, I'll make a deal with you. You tell me where the gun is, and we'll clear out without telling the police.
after that Sean Connery backhander, I'm sure she'll tell you anything. Whether it'll be the truth or not, who knows? Why don't you force her into more of a confession by trying to burn her tit?
Damn damn it! I can't do it. I know I'm an idiot, but I can't do it.
Well, that went well. They then decided to do what they should have done ages ago before they even left the house to start selling porn, which is paint that awful car.
Che notte! Se non ce ne andiamo da qui, divento pazza anch'io.
Faccio da solo. Vai a dare un'occhiata a quella. Sarà meglio imbottirla di pillole. Ma sì, vedi tu quante. L'essenziale è che si faccia un bel sonno. Abbiamo bisogno di un po' di tempo.
Oh no, I hope they've remembered to speak English by the time she gets back from wherever she's going. It looks like she's escaped. What this needs now is a chase scene with jazz music, which is exactly what we get.
Nick!
Ah, women. Saved by the birds.
Sai, ti daranno un bel vestito nuovo in prigione. Come lo preferisci? Mini, midi o maxi?
Now, for some fucking reason, the rest of the film is not dubbed, which means we now have to guess for the last 17 minutes exactly what's going on. I don't think it'll be too difficult. A neighbour with a dog arrives. She gets a telegram. They bury the dead husband. But they've still not finished painting that awful car black. They also find the gun and put it back in the woman's hand to make it look like she killed her husband, which she did anyway. They just need to frame her more so they can get away scot-free from whatever they've done. It's all very confusing. They've also finished the most important job of all, painting that horrible car black. Nothing will go wrong now. Surely not. There's only 10 minutes left.
Continui.
Sentivo che qualcosa non andava. La voce della
Piscina. E queste per terra, nel garage.
That's her. That's the girl, all right. She sure had me fooled.
Hang on. Why are you speaking English?
Please, go on, Mrs. Slater. It's important that you tell us all you can.
He forced me. He raped me.
Now they're back to speaking English just in time for her to lie about what happened. If we remember rightly, she dropped her keys in front of him. I don't think they're going to get away with this now.
Let's have a swim.
What are you talking about?
Why not? We're hot and tired. It'll do us good.
We better not waste time. We're still 3 hours from the border.
Oh, come on. Nobody knows anything. They're not interested in us.
Of course, instead of doing the sensible thing, which is just drive straight to the border and get out of there, they decide to have a frolic on the beach. After that, it's time to dry off and get back in the car and make their way home without any trouble.
Police!
Unlucky. Yeah, I don't think they're going to survive that. The end. Well, that was awful. It was 90 minutes, but not really much happens at all. It's all very silly. Whilst it is all very nice looking and it's very well made, ultimately, it's just shit. The only thing worse than the film was that car they were driving around in. Not necessarily the car, just the colour of it. Plus the music was terrible as well. The only high point of the film was the fact these two degenerates didn't make it to the end, quite literally. However, the woman got away with her murder. What does that tell you? So if I were you, I'd give it a miss. Next week, we're back in England. Thank God for that. So until next time, ta-ta for now. And remember, don't sell jazz mags, because you'll end up falling off a cliff in a horrible car.
If you enjoyed this video or thought it's slightly less shit than the film we just watched, you can always buy us a cuppa on Ko-fi. The link's in the description below, and thank you in advance if you do.